Everybody, we all probably remember legendary videos like this one right here. World's biggest airplane, and what a big airplane that is indeed. Yes. Now this video shows what apparently is a 747, but it's got a few decks, quite a few. Very much. Yes! Now, would this plane fly in real life? We will never find out because it does not exist. Or does it? Yes, everybody, welcome back to the Flight Simulator, and we're today on board the 747 indeed. But not any 747. This is the, what would you call this? Guess it's called the 74447. Yes! Now, someone from the Flight Simulator community actually built this add-on plane here for the actual professional X-Plane Flight Simulator, which is, I think, just crazy. I mean, this genuinely used to be a professional flight simulator. Now, this was, of course, as a celebration of the 1st of April. And so, everybody, it is time to fly this plane now. Would a construction like this even work in real life? Hint. Probably not at all. I mean, you have to first of all find such a strong material so that it just doesn't fall apart. Anyway, this is great. Let's go ahead and get some flying done. All right, giving in some power into those engines reveals that we have actual rocket engines on board our 747, which is probably the only way this will ever take off. So let's go full power. Now, come on. Yes. Now, of course, the cockpit is all the way up here. This is probably the tallest cockpit I've ever seen in... Jesus Christ. This is seriously tall. We've crashed already. This is a very successful flight. Yeah, pretty much already gives a good representation on how well this 747 is going to fly. Good. Yeah, you know, it's always very nice to see how creative people can be these days here with these, you know, new tech stuff. And what the hell's wrong here? Okay, let me just say the physics are a little bit off, but I do want to fly this plane now. Come on, let's go full power. Yes, let's go. Come on. We're taking off from this Dundee airport, which does not have an enormous runway, but come on, we've got rocket engines. Jesus Christ, come on, take off. Yes, there we go. You know, the fun fact is that we've got literal 8 engines on board, pretty much as many as the real B-52, so that's interesting. But yes, everybody, welcome aboard our rocket-powered 74447, whatever that is. What does this flight simulator become? I mean, honestly. This is, by the way, of course, in the Qantas livery. You know, this could be an interesting idea, building a plane so big that it probably would fit like 1,000 people or more. How about that? And I mean, by the way, I've just noticed how big is that cockpit? I mean, Jesus Christ. I know this is a big airship, right? Probably flown by like 10 pilots, but this is great to see. Let's go into the cockpit indeed. Now, let's just ignore the fact that we've got literally a Cessna cockpit. We've already crashed. Great. You know what? This cockpit here is so high up in the air that it's probably very hard to land it. Let's maybe try that. Yes, all right. Welcome now aboard our flying 747. Let's maybe try to land it. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, with this kind of fuselage, you do need quite a few wings here indeed to provide some proper lift. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're right now barely keeping ourselves in the air at like 200 knots. So, come on, let's do this. Put the flaps down, even though that's probably not even going to work. This is not a very well-equipped airliner. By the way, oh God. Oh, we're crashing again. All right, let me just say, this plane isn't the most practical. This is impossible to fly properly, isn't it? All right, come on, a little bit more speed now. We're coming in now for Dundee Airport here in Scotland. Come on, let's give this another try. You know, who would have thought that this plane would fly very well? Actually, you know, you can see this cockpit is so high up in the ground, just tilting the airplane. Like in some ways, and we've already touched down. Look at that. This is so weird. Yeah, definitely this would be the reason why you put probably, I mean, if this plane were to fly in real life, you would definitely put the cockpit somewhere down here in a normal kind of scenario. I mean, look at this. We're literally, this is a tower. How many feet high is that? Anyway, we have not really done this landing very well. We've crashed. Sorry. All right, you know what? Let me try some proper operation here on board the 747. Jesus Christ, come on, rocket engines. Those are not very powerful. I'm having some proper troubles keeping this plane in the air. Come on. Gotta hate this. No. Maybe let's move on from a Boeing to an Airbus plane. How about that? All right, everybody, let's just check out our Airbus here on the ground. Indeed. This is such a stupid video. But anyway, yes, we finally have got a proper Airbus for the flight simulator. This is great to see. International bus service. What's it? The French flag is even broken. Everything about this is just broken. What I also like to see is literally this iStock logo on here. Yeah, as you can even see here in the file directory, there's an iStock photo that was used to make this model. How great is that? Right, this was uploaded by this guy right here. A bus which is meant to carry various passengers to different desired destinations. With that, I mean, that's kind of what a bus does, isn't it? Anyway, let me try to fly it now. The question is, where are the engines on board this bus? I guess we'll never know. As long as this plane flies, I'm just happy, you know. And oh yeah. Oh. Okay. That might have been a little bit too fast. Bus is still rolling though. That's a very quick bus for sure. Yes, and it's not slowing down either. Great to what is this video? Alright, let me try to be a little bit more careful here with Airbus. Giving a little bit less power. Looking good. Alright, release the brakes. Keep it calm, this plane. As you can see, control checks, all the controls are working, and I guess we can already take off. Yeah, so our bus is taking off. Can we put the landing gear up? Yeah, it's just the wheels, and my goodness, it is seriously fast, this bus. What a great Airbus. Jesus Christ, I mean, this thing hits the speed of sound in no time. Yes. So we try to see what it's also like to land this plane. Let's go ahead now, get everything ready here. And this is, by the way, what the cockpit of an Airbus looks like. Great, and it's even got afterburners on board, which I think is interesting. Anyway, let me try to come in for a bit of a landing now. Oh my god, how fast did that go? Alright, that's been a landing right there. Looking good. We've landed the bus. You know what, this actually flies quite well, especially compared to that 747. So yes, as it turns out, we've got the Airbus, and it's a proper fighter jet as well. But you know what? It's not stealthy enough at all, right? It is very visible, this aeroplane. Not a very good reconnaissance airplane for sure. For that one, we've also got a solution here in the flight simulator, don't we? All right. You know what, guys? This is starting to be a little bit very ridiculous. All right, everybody. We've got a cloud in the flight simulator, and guess what? It actually flies. Look at the cloud going off. I mean, it's very, very good of a stealth airplane. How do you even make this here for the flight simulator? Just turn a cloud into an airplane model and it still goes here. Just imagine crashing a cloud. Yeah. You know, I do appreciate this creativity out there. I mean, why not? By the way, how fast can a cloud go? That's like my question now. I guess pretty fast. Okay, a cloud moving literally at the speed of sound, which I think is interesting. That would be some fast wind speeds in real life. I don't know what this video is. Another plane that I've found is this one right here. Welcome back. This was the 01, I guess. Yeah, this is actually what the real airplane looks here. This is from Japan. It's called the FX stealth aircraft. Look at that. So I guess the color that this plane is painted in is camouflage, and it's flown by John Cena himself. I mean, look at this. We can go into the cockpit again, and yes, it's that fighter jet cockpit, meaning this invisible plane is going to go very fast in a very quick second. Looking good. Holy Jesus Christ, right? Come on. Ah, we've crashed. We've crashed. The invisible thing. Rest in peace, John Cena. I don't know what this video is. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube, like Mike, Jacob, Tanner, Mubarak, Darren K, Oman the Human, Robbie, Tim, Matt, Sleepy Boy, Calvin, Kelly Chaos, Ryland, Moritz, Jackie Boy, New York, Shadow, Noah, and Death Rider.